Scappy-Doo analog. Little man syndrome, not isolated to the male gender. Those desperate to feel a self-worth, but not willing to work towards an actual realization of individuality through the acquisition of knowledge and skill and the sharing of said with others. Often marked by the repetition of certain pop culture keywords spoken aloud in the direction of those nearby, in an obvious preposterous position of authority. Respect, for example. The refuge of the lazy and scared of actual responsibility for actions. Hiding in unshared mental constructs overlaid clumsily with their environment. To seek control over others. Power through intimidation, which is impossible to do with those who have actual selves made through determined and systematic self-evaluation. No one has authority over you. No one. Any being capable of generating original thoughts stemming from personal observation of data and rational abstract possibility evaluation knows that this is inherently true and is offended by such vain, feeble grabs to occupy others' time without permission or valid cause. Anyone issuing orders when not previously engaged in an understood and mutually agreed upon contract. One that is always temporary and at will. These are traits of the smallest children. Those who have learned to walk without grabbing supports the previous day. Not realizing this within a very short space of time is evidence of an arrested development and detrimental to those surrounding. Dangerous flaws in society that must be corrected immediately. Or, if impossible, detained then destroyed. Jealousy of the parental role. That is why envy is listed as a sin. A misunderstanding of humanity's potential and unwillingness to be anything more advanced than a dolphin or a chimpanzee. To be a human being is to utilize the evolved capacity to imagine events before they occur. There is no advantage to the subjugation of peers. There are, indeed, distinctions among us. Anyone averring that they don't give a fuck is by definition showing that they only give fucks and are obsessed with being anchors on the way to progress, which is the goal of life. Communication is the tool by which we as a species are defined. Working together for the benefit of the whole is the only trait that in any way makes us special. To do anything else is a refusal to be considered a human being. When encountered, these diseases must either be educated and corrected or eliminated before their disharmony infects the healthy and wholly prosperous, the good peoples of the earth. Influence of others is solely appropriate in the realm of sharing ideas for mutual examination. Power, dominance, control, jurisdiction, authority, dominion. Marks of the weak and destructive missteps of evil. These concepts are only possible by the misleading, intentional, and confusion of the gift bestowed by our gods. These are the enemies. Their numbers are not infinite unless you do nothing and permit them to be. Make your choice. Choose your side. In so doing, accept the responsibility of your free will. Whining for absolution at the terminus of your journey is the definition of pathetic. Cowardice is truly the most repulsive human option to choose, and lying is truly the worst evil. Your time is your right to sacrifice. Wasting the time of another gives them the right to sacrifice you. This is the only classifying distinction of the human species. Period.